So quite a few years ago, I wrote down on a piece of paper what I wanted my net worth to be. And it was a really, really big number that I really didn't even believe that I could achieve. And I didn't know how I would end up doing it. But I wrote it on a piece of paper, kind of like they say in the book, Think and Grow Rich. And I don't read it every single morning, but I've had it in my mind pretty much every single day for quite a while. And some crazy things started happening just this last year alone that made me manifest huge sums of unexpected money that I've been amazed at the results with. And so in this video, I was gonna break down that law of attraction success story and that technique for your own life. So my name is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. It's a beautiful day right now. I'm looking out over my living room, and that's the state park, and it's absolutely gorgeous red rocks today. And so let's dive right into this video, and I'll break down how I did that. Make sure you hit the like button right over there on this side, right over there on this side, and let's dive right into this video. So kind of out of nowhere, I never invested in anything. And kind of out of nowhere, the universe presented some stuff to me. And I was like, what the heck? I'll go for it. I have a high enough risk tolerance and enough capital available. And those things just went nuts this year. And I ended up making more money doing nothing, because I didn't do anything to make it, than I had made the previous year from active labor. And I'm like, whoa, oh my gosh. And then then it made me start thinking, maybe that really big number that I wrote on a piece of paper with a date, which was my net worth goal, which really includes being retired by the time I'm 34 years old at the latest, which is 5 years from now. And I always thought that was a little wild. I don't want to be on the screens and the computers and everything my whole life. And so I wrote this thing down, and I was like, at the latest, by the time I'm 34, and I'm looking at this and I'm starting to go, wow, maybe this will actually happen. And so I want to break down how you can do the same thing too. Number one, write down your chief financial goal with a date, or write down your ultimate financial goals with a date. It might be your net worth, it might be a total amount of savings, whatever it is, write it down. Mine includes a number, and that I'm retired at the latest by 34 years old. And so you write it down on a piece of paper. But the thing to know about this is there's an A type, a B type, and a C type. So the first type that you could write down are the ones you already know how to achieve. And that's like not really stretching yourself. It's kind of just achieving the same level of success you already have. The second is the one you think you can achieve. Your net worth is X, and you'll slowly move the chain up a little. The last one is the one you don't know how. This is one that resolves your head to get screwed on a new way, and for the universe to provide amazing miracles that blow your mind, like what happened to me this year. That's a C-type goal, as Bob Proctor calls them. And so a C-type goal is a goal you don't know how to achieve. It's truly your big goal. It's truly, if you live in a world where you actually do create your reality, this is what you would create for yourself. This or something better. Because it's like, if you live in a world where you actually do create your reality, if you actually believe the things that we talk about on this channel, might as well set the goals that are most exciting and then see what magic happens afterwards, right? So step number one is to write down your C-type financial goal. Step number two is to remain totally open and attached to nothing. When you remain totally open and attached to nothing, what happens is you never limit the ways that things come into your life, because you don't say it has to come through this one and only way. This is how it needs to be. I need it to go like this. And what happens is, a lot of times people set big goals but then they get desperate about achieving them. And when we get desperate about achieving anything, desperation makes poor decisions. It's just also a pretty limited, murky energy. And so we attract murky people and experiences that match our vibrational level. So when you remain open to everything, you're basically writing this big vision and goal down and saying, look, if I actually do create my reality, if this reality here in third dimension is literally the result of perception and my thoughts create reality, then this is what I'm intending to manifest. This is my real things that I really do actually want, not things that I hope and think maybe I might be able to or that seem realistic. It doesn't have to do with that. This has to do with you deliberately setting a new reality, a new financial reality within your subconscious mind. Number 3, do not dig up the seed once you plant it. You know, when you put a seed in the ground in the garden, you never go dig it up 2 days later and say, oh my God, it didn't turn into carrots yet. Oh my God, it hasn't fruited yet. Dig it up, quick, dig it up, something's wrong. Just because the seed doesn't turn into a fruit right away doesn't mean that there's something wrong with it. And it's the same thing. You're planting a seed within your subconscious mind, within the rich soils of your subconscious mind, of your divine mind, that can manifest any seed or any desire into amazing fruits in your outer experience if you don't dig the seeds up. And what happens to people is they go, yeah, you know, this is nice, Jake, this is nice. And then they just never do it. They literally actually don't grab a pen and go, okay, I'm going to write this thing in Sharpie right now. And if they do that, they write it down, but then they have a bad day the next day, and they all of a sudden think that their thing they wrote down is impossible. And every time you tell yourself it's unrealistic, that it's impossible, every time you don't write it down and plant the seed in the ground, you're digging it right back up immediately thereafter. Trust that you live in a world where you actually do create your reality with your own consciousness, perception, and thoughts. Last but not least, decide that it's perfectly right, holy, worthy, and good for you to become rich. And this is an important concept because what is money? It's stupid pieces of government paper, and the actual validity of them is only backed because of government militaries and threaten to throw you in jail if you don't, exchange in commerce in their fiat currency tokens. That's all it is. And so then you go, well, what's the point of it? Well, the only point of it is to buy things that you want with it. And most people think, well, if I have a bunch of money, I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff, right? And then it becomes this materialistic pursuit. Money is really about buying you freedom, though. It's about buying you freedom in life. Freedom from doing things you don't want to do, freedom from being a debt slave, freedom from not living your purpose, freedom from dismissing things you're passionate about. So many people dismiss things they're passionate about because they don't think they have the resources, or they don't have the time because they have to go do this job they hate for the boss they don't like because they don't have enough money. And so all money is about freedom for you to enjoy your experience, freedom for you to pursue your purpose, freedom for you to have more freedom. Like, that's all it is. Any other idea is so misconstrued, and I already know I'll get the comments on this. Jay, no, money is, not important at all. It's super important in the arena of which it's used, and it can buy you freedom. And when you understand that everything in this universe is energy, this is energy, my hair is energy, my face is energy, it's made up of, all this stuff is made up of atoms, right? And an atom is 99.999% empty space. So everything, this is 99% empty space. $100 bill or $1 million is 99% empty space. So it's non-physical energy. That's all everything is. And it all arranges itself in different light photon frequencies that we perceive as different objects. But it's all one energy masquerading in different forms, and that's all it is. And so money is included in that too. All money is just energy. That's all it is. And so if money is really just about buying yourself freedom and having the resources and means to pursue your passions, then really money is about you experiencing the fullness of God's creation. That's all it is. And if there is a higher power, don't you think that higher power would want you to be rich so that you can experience more life and help other people experience more life and pursue more of your passions instead of making excuses about how you don't have the time and resources and you don't have the money and whatever else it is? Don't you think God actually wants you to have money so that you can be dangerously free, so that you can help wake other people up and say, hey, look, guys, we can do it too. We don't have to be debt slaves to the system anymore. We can do it. The powers that be don't have to control us. We can do it, right? I believe that. Like, I actually believe that from the depths of my soul. I mean, it's fiat paper currency tokens backed by nothing. They're meaningless. It's all about exchanging them for freedom. And so it comes down to, do you believe that you're worthy of all the freedom you want? Do you believe that you're worthy of waking up in the morning and not worrying about money and putting your kids into the right school and helping your friends out and retiring your dad? Do you believe that you're worthy of it? And if you believe that you're worthy of it, do not for a second ever tell yourself ever again that money isn't that important, or that money's evil, or that life's not about money. Life is about freedom. And when we tell ourselves these statements, we block it from coming back into our life. So if you haven't yet, go grab your pen right now and write down your big C-type financial goal with your date on it. When you do this, you will start to attract magical things into your experience. New people will show up into your life. New things will show up into your life. And when you follow these steps all the way through, you will open yourself up to greater horizons and greater possibilities than you ever thought possible. You basically become like a magnet and you get pulled to higher and greater freedoms and higher and greater prosperity. Great things just seem to basically go your way every single day. So my name's Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. If you enjoyed this video and you got your pen ready and you're excited to go write this down, hit the like button right over there on this side, right over there on this side, right over there. The like button is what sends this out to more people. So if you think I do a good job on this channel or this video and this has you fired up, return the favor by hitting the like button right there, and comment down below, it's my right to be rich. Comment down below, it's my right to be rich. And if you haven't yet, download my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below. So I made a success hypnosis for myself. That's the other thing that I did besides write this down. And I've basically been hypnotizing myself or brainwashing myself. I've been erasing all my negative belief systems about success and my own self-image and what I'm really capable of in life. And I've been erasing those and rewriting new belief systems that are much more conducive for my goals. And it's changed my life forever. It's been amazing. And every day amazing things happen. And every day I get emails from other people that use it and amazing things happen for them too. It's free. All you got to do is just listen to it for a couple minutes and it will basically help turn your subconscious mind into a magnet for success. So it's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's in the description and the comments right there down below. So if you go to jakeshypnosis.com, the description and comments, pinned to the comment, you can download my free success hypnosis as well.